Welcome, my friends, to another little chat. Now, we're going to have a look at the album and analyse it. Now, this was one of 10cc's albums in 1981, and most of the band what was with them, I think they have departed from them, was on this album. There's not a lot of, not many of the original members from the second lineup. So the album we are looking at is this one, and it's 10 out of 10. And as you can see, Eric Stewart and Graham Goldman on the front of this hotel, and on the back there's a woman with a dog, and there's a picture of underneath. Now this is the record, of it, and I'll tell you the tracks on it. So we start on side one. The first track was "Don't Ask Me," and this was written by Graham Goldman. Lead vocals was Graham. Lead vocals, bass guitar, electric guitar, backing vocals, and acoustic guitar. Eric Stewart was synthesizer, second guitar, solo backing vocals, and Paul Bircher on percussion, drums and percussion, with Rick Friend lead guitar, electric guitar, Mac Jordan organ, piano, backing vocals, Eric Ensign on synthesizer, country of keyboards. Oh, that's the Lenton. And then track 2 is Drift in Overdrive. So this was done by Eric Stewart and Graham Stewart and Goldman, and lead vocals was Graham, and lead, bass, rhythm guitar, backing vocals, and percussion. Eric was on piano, synthesizer, and lead guitar, backing vocal, and percussion, and Paul Bircher was on drums. Then we're on track 3, "Don't Turn Me Away," and this was Stewart's, written by Stewart. So Eric was on lead vocals, backing vocals, piano, guitar, synthesizer, and strings. Graham was on bass, backing vocals, rhythm guitar. Paul Bircher was on drums, with Eric Ensign on strings and synthesizer, and Lou Cook on saxophone. So, and then you got Memories. I don't know, it doesn't say who wrote that, but on Eric was on lead, electric guitar, synthesizer, grand piano, backing vocals, lead guitar, and percussion. Graham was on backing bass guitar, double bass, backing vocals, and rhythm guitar, with Paul Bircher on drums. And then No Till Hotel, what is the last track on side 1, written by Stewart and Graham Goldman. Eric was on lead, electric guitar, synthesizer, and backing vocals. Graham was on bass guitar, bass, electric guitar, backing vocals, with drums, Paul Bircher. And that's no, this is side 1. So there's the picture of Graham Goldman. And then on side 2, you had Los Novos Rich, what was Stewart's song. And Eric was on vocals, backing vocals, lead guitar, synthesizer, and percussion. Graham was on bass guitar, backing vocals and rhythm guitar with Paul Bertram on drums. Next track is Action Man in Motown Suit, and this was written by Stuart and Goldman, with Graham on lead vocals, bass, synthesizer, guitar, electric guitar and backing vocals. Eric was on second lead vocals, electric guitar and backing vocals. Paul Bircher was on drums, and then one of the old members, Rick Finn, was electric guitar, Fenderless bass, acoustic guitar and backing vocals. Mac Jordan was on electric piano and organ. And the next track is Listen With Your Eyes. And this was, it doesn't say who wrote this, but on Eric was on lead vocals, guitar, synthesizer, rock cymbals and backing guitar, with Graham bass guitar, backing vocals and Stalin something, and then Paul Bircher on drums. Now, live here with you, what was there by Graham Goldman. Lead vocals was Eric. Graham was on the acoustic guitar. Vic Henderson was on piano and synth. And Survivor, which is their final track on this album, was written by Stuart and Goldman. Eric was on second lead guitar. Graham was on lead vocals, bass, electric guitar, acoustic guitar and lead guitar. Simon Phillips was on drums. Vic Henderson was on synthesizer, electric piano, with Keith Bassett on mandolin, I think. And this is, and as you can see, there's Eric Stewart on the back. Because mostly it was just Graham Goldman and Eric on the album, and with Paul Bircher, who was their drummer. He's always been with the band from the very early days, because when they was the original lineup, when they was in the studio, he was their like ex-session drummer when I forget, Lou, I don't know if it's Lou or Lou Cream or Kevin Godley wasn't on drums and that. So this is their album. I think this is one of their last albums that they did together, because it was sort of like they was sort of all drifting apart, and it looked like it was only Eric and Stuart and Graham Goldman was the only ones what was the main people on this album and that. And the album was produced by Eric Stewart and Graham Goldman, recorded at Strawberry Studios in South Dorcas, England, and at Strawberry Studios North Stockport. So this is my look and my analysing this album. It's a very good album. I've just listened to all the tracks, and it's so mellow. It's mellow type of stuff. This is where they was going into a very occlusive way. And this is my look at the 10 out of 10 album by 10cc. And if you enjoy this little chat and you like what I do on the channel and you want to come back for more, you're more than welcome to come and join me for more chats about different things and different albums and different bands and my walks. And for now, I'll say a fond farewell for now. And take care of your friends, your family, and your loved ones. And I'll catch you on the flip side for more interesting things. Bye for now.